What's up? So today I wanted to share with you what I learned from having brain surgery, right? So these things that I'm talking about, they can be learned not just from brain surgery, but any real I guess traumatic event that you have. And what the point of me making this video is for you to think about and try to achieve these things without having to have that experience, you know what I'm saying? Because with these things that I've learned, I feel like my life is just better overall. I'm happier, I'm more in control of myself. We'll get more into that later, but you know what I'm saying? It's just life is better having learned these things, right? So I'm trying to get y'all to learn these things. Not exactly tell you how to, but get you on that path so that you can learn these things so your life is better, right? So the first thing that I learned is emotional control, right? If you can be in control of yourself, if you don't ever be mad, if you don't ever be like overly sad, you know what I'm saying? If you can just be in control of yourself, I guess emotional control, but overall just in control of yourself, then I guess for me at least, I have pride in that, I guess. Or I'm happy that I can do that, because I'm never really sad for real. I'm not really mad for real. I'm just kind of chilling the whole time. So if you can learn emotional control and just control in general, then you'll be a lot happier, and you'll be seen as stronger, and you are stronger because you don't lash out. You know what I'm saying? You're in control of yourself. So yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing is if you can learn to have faith in God, then you will have a lot more. For me, I guess again, it's just happiness, right? This is kind of the point of the video. These things will help your life become better. Maybe you won't become like the best version of yourself, specifically from these three things, but it'll put you on that path of being happier, right? So if you can find faith in God, like for me when I was going through surgery, I had faith in God that He'd protect me, that I'd be chilling. So I wasn't really stressed out for real. I was just like, okay, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens is what is supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? So if you can just find faith in God, then your stresses, your worries, for me at least, it's just personal experience. For me at least, I don't really get that anymore, right? And I'm not really mad that I had surgery. I knew that going into it I'd be fine, and later I'd become out better. So yeah, if you can have faith in God, that's probably the most important thing on this list. Then you'll just be happier. You'll be less stressed, stuff like that, right? You have a rock that you can put your stresses on, your worries on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, find faith in God. The third thing is to have the ability to go through pain without breaking down. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm going through surgery, from now on when I do MRIs and stuff like that to just check up on my progress, I'm not really cause you know what an MRI is? It's like super loud noises all the time, um, for like half an hour. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that can be stressful. Stuff like that can not maybe be painful, but really annoying. And if having that ability to go through that makes them a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? So if you can have the ability to go through pain without like breaking, you know what I'm saying? That's very valuable, and that'll help you not just in traumatic events, but in normal day-to-day life. So those are my three things that I've learned from surgery that I can think of on the top of my head. To go over them, the first thing, emotional control. The second thing, faith in God. And the third thing is the ability to go through pain without breaking down. What's up? So I'm just editing this video right now, and I was just thinking about how I can tell you how to get these things, right? Because I'm kind of in the video I just talked about them, but I didn't actually explain how I think you could get it without going through an experience like that. So my only thought as of right now would be to somehow simulate a not a traumatic experience, but an event that's hard to go through. I guess it's traumatic. Like for instance, like the gym. If you go super hard in that, you're gonna gain more self control and stuff because you're pushing through those reps that you don't want to go through. You know what I'm saying? So I guess if you could somehow simulate a traumatic event, in lack of better words, then you could probably gain these. That's my only thought of how you could do that. Let me think of what else. And for the faith in God thing, I'm not saying the only way you can get that is through a traumatic experience. I'm just saying that helped me in my traumatic experience. And that's not the only reason you should have faith in God. The reason you should have faith in God is because He exists and He offers you salvation, But I'm just, in this video, I was just talking about this specific bonus of having faith in God, which is relievement of stress, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got to that part in the video yet, but yeah. So that's the only thing I could think of. I'm sure if you search up another video on YouTube, you could find a better answer. But yeah, I guess besides just simulating a traumatic experience, also just sheer willpower, or not just sheer, I guess you could say like brute forcing it to where you're just like, okay, I need this goal. I'm gonna be more self. Oh shoot, my camera's moving. I'm gonna be more self-controlled. I'm gonna be more like, I guess if you can just hyper focus on that goal, then you'll probably be able to get to it. In other words, whenever you notice you could be improving on something in real time, you'll change it, and then over time you'll just be more controlled and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I thought of just as of right now. So yeah, continue the video. See you. So yeah, I hope you can just learn these things without having to go through that trauma. Me bringing them up, I guess, kind of just so that you can seek them out yourself, and then when you go through trauma, you're already prepared for it. So yeah, that's all I got. If you want to learn how to be saved, video here. If you want to learn how to start self-improvement, video here. Thank you for watching. Praise God.